What Irish people were enslaved in America. The Irish began arriving in the early 1700s, and at first they were treated better than the other slaves. They weren't beaten as often, and they weren't shackled to walls. But that didn't last long. Many of the Irish were indentured servants, meaning they were promised freedom after a set amount of time, but some of them chose to stay in bondage, subjected to forced reproduction alongside with black enslaved people. And over time, their descendants became known as Black Irish or Irish slaves. During the American Revolution, many of them fought for the Patriots, and after the war, they were granted land in what is now western Pennsylvania. But then the Irish began to fight amongst themselves. Some converted to Christianity, while others remained Catholic. And when a group of freed Irish slaves tried to take over a plantation in South Carolina, an Irish-led slave rebellion broke out. The rebels were put down and the ringleaders were executed. After that, the Black Irish fought in the War of 1812 against the British, alongside other free people of color and black soldiers. After the war, they continued to live in the South, working as servants and laborers. And though they faced discrimination and were often in poverty, they also had a strong sense of community and pride in their heritage. One Black Irish woman named Bridget O'Reilly kept her heritage a secret from everyone except her family. She was born into slavery in 1839 and she spent her life working as a servant. She had children with an Irish sailor who had been enslaved, and she passed down stories about their heritage to her children and grandchildren. But it wasn't until after her death in 1923 that her family discovered she had been half Irish. So though the Black Irish may have lost their freedom during slavery, they never lost their identity. In fact, DNA testing has shown that many Americans with Irish ancestry also have African ancestry, which means that the Black Irish could have been the result of a much earlier event, such as the 1619 arrival of Africans in Virginia. And though we may never know exactly how many Irish people were enslaved in America, or what their lives were like, we do know that they played an important role in shaping early American history. Hey, thanks for watching.